Now, the best part about summer is the inclusion of high teas in our life. It just makes it barely tolerable, and at that perfect time of the day where you can enjoy a high tea outside with the cool breeze and copious amounts of decadent desserts to enjoy. One dessert out of my spread of many is my sticky toffee pudding. You can enjoy it warm or even better cold, but this dessert works perfectly well with some vanilla ice or just some whipped cream. I often do high teas with 2 or 3 friends, just a la minute, catching up on the day's work and what we've done through the week gone by. Let's get to creating this starry dessert, perfect for a nice intimate dessert for 3. Now, while this sticky toffee pudding is so simple to create, you need to preheat your oven to 170 if you have a fan mode, or 190 if you have the old-fashioned oven, and just allow it to get nice and hot, and in the meantime get to creating that gorgeous pudding paste that goes right in. This sticky toffee pudding is actually a confusion of sorts, and it happened quite by accident, but the end result is by far a yummy decadent dessert. So out here in a bowl I've got 2 eggs. You whisk in the wet ingredients together and then mix it into the dry ingredients. So into this goes about a cupful of vanilla essence. You can go another half if you want that sharp vanilla flavor wafting through your entire dessert. So as you whisk the two together, 2 eggs, so just whisk it well, and into that you put about 75 grams of melted salted butter, and you need salted butter to balance out the flavor of the sticky toffee. So whisk this two together, and finally in goes 150 ml of full fat milk. So just put that in and your wet ingredients are well emulsified. As you give all the wet ingredients a good mix, now comes the part of adding the dry ingredients in. And out here I'm using 200 grams of self-rising flour, which just goes into a bowl, along with 200 grams of dates that have been chopped up. So the dates and the self-rising flour are the same weight. Just allow it to mix in. And finally, just give it a light fold, not too much. You want the dates to mix in really well, but with the entire wet emulsion. So whisk again and pour that entire thing in, and just fold the two together with a spatula or a wooden spoon. As you have quite a thick batter, quite pasty in nature though, just give it a quick mix and it's time to go right into that pudding mold. Lightly grease a pudding mold which is roughly accommodating a liter of base in it. So lightly grease it with a knob of butter, about 5 to 10 grams, and we just take this entire thing and put it in. Now, although you see it doesn't rise till the top or doesn't hold halfway through, now comes the accident that worked really well out here that creates a full holistic pudding. This pudding actually was created quite by accident. So on top of the entire batter goes about 200 grams of muscovado sugar, and this is what's going to give it that sticky toffee emulsion. So put this on top. Allow it to nestle on top well, along with about 50 grams of salted butter cubes. So just allow these blobs to fall here and there, not too much. And then the accident that has worked its wonder all through my sticky pudding. Sorry, butter is quite a sticky affair in this heat, but works really well. Now finally, for the accident that has created a great dessert, 500 ml of boiling hot water goes right on top. Pour this on top and put this into that gorgeous preheated oven. This gives you a pudding of sorts in that perfect creation and rising right to the top. In this goes into a preheated oven at 170 degrees centigrade on the fan mode, but for 45 minutes. I allow it to stay for 5 minutes more just so that I get that spongy exterior right on top. Now, while I did allow the pudding to stay in for another 5 minutes, it's a personal choice because you want that crusty, flaky, cakey texture on top and the gooiness right with it. While this is ready, all we're going to do is take it out, allow it to sit for a good 4 to 5 minutes and enjoy it with decadent scoops of vanilla ice cream. I don't think any high tea could be any better than this. With all my years of experience evolving around food and more importantly playing with food, I've often realized that the best creations come alive totally by accident. One such creation is this sticky toffee pudding. The hot water on top helps you not to create a sticky toffee sauce on the side and just lets everything bake together in perfect harmony. I hope you enjoyed creating yet another simple, stylish and supremely elegant dessert. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button, and as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.